Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Saturday, July 10th. Currently it's 76. High today's 86. Chance of rain 60%. Humidity 79%. Winds are at 6 miles per hour. I don't see much wind though. Air quality is 93. That's kind of high, but it still says moderate. I think that's a little high, but anyway, I went out to the garden because I saw I needed to pollinate some zucchinis, and I think I pollinated at least 3. So there's already 2 or 3 out there right now, and then there's going to be at least 3 more. Every one that I've pollinated, self-pollinated so far, has grown instead of dying. I've had a lot of trouble in the past trying to grow yellow squash for some reason, but I would almost try it again out there in that new bed. And I think I think they call it flora of the soil is getting better in that bed because there's a lot of mushrooms that have been growing in there. So that tells me that the acidity might have not be as bad now. Maybe that peat moss has kind of decomposed in with the other soil. So hopefully it's straightening itself out, but it seems to be doing okay. All right, harvested a few things. The Japanese black ones are starting to come in. I'm getting them kind of like Joe when they start to turn red. I'm not going to let them turn all the way red on the vine because I got all these birds back here, and the birds have been pecking at a lot of Joe's ripe tomatoes. So he's been harvesting them, a little early, but they'll just ripen. They'll ripen in the house after you pick them. But you can see, I don't know how good you can see the color, but got several of these. Maybe I should turn this camera like this. They're just starting to turn. We ate one of them yesterday. I've got several more in there. They're not turning completely black. It may be because of a little bit of crossbreeding. I can't help that with the toothbrush unless I use separate toothbrushes on each variety. But anyway, they'll still be great no matter what. Got this eggplant. This is a shakao eggplant. They grow pretty fast, and this is about the right size. They'll get bigger, but this is about the right size for them. And to show you the difference, look at the zucchini. So zucchini they grow amazingly fast out there. And I'm trying to get me a picture of this without getting this in there. There's my little harvest. Yeah, the zucchinis are growing amazingly fast. It's just unbelievable how fast they're growing. So let me get this put away. I need to look a little bit closer at the tomatoes because, you can't see them. There might be some actually ripening and I don't even know it. Okay. Oh, my knee is bothering me again. I've got a brace on today. As you can see, I don't wear it all day because they're pretty tight. It kind of hurts after a while. But I figured while I'm walking, I probably need to wear it. I'm going to have to see, the doctor is setting me up an appointment, but he said they're always, it takes forever to get an appointment with a rheumatologist here. So he said it may be up to 5 months before I can go. So, I don't know. I need to see one though about my knee and other places, are bothering me, my joints. But that's, that's typical for Crohn's disease. But it seems like it's getting worse. And then next Friday, I'm seeing one about the tingling and things in my feet. Get some of these dead. I did that yesterday, so I've got some of these dead branches. They die. They just die as the time goes on. These little, ones at the bottom. A few of them are. She still hadn't had that baby. She's big. Yeah, it's hard to see them in here. There could be one in here. And unless it turned completely red, I would have a hard time seeing it. I can see back in there. I'm wondering if that big one might be on the bottom. It's hard to tell. And these look a little bare, but they were dead. There's a bunch of just dead branches on them. I don't know, this is the Japanese black. Just seems like they're dying off a little fast. So I guess they're just gonna do their thing, and then they got all the tomatoes on they're probably gonna have. But I don't, seems like a lot of them are dying, the branches. And that one has quite a few on it, but I've already got some. Hey, there's one starting to turn, a tomato. Let's see if I can get to it. That's a beefsteak. I don't know if I want to get that yet or not. This other one. Ooh, here's one. All right, see, I need to look. See? I need to look in here a little closer today, probably. There might be some in this other one. Sorry about the camera. I'm kind of at a... This one and this one are starting. This one is. I don't know about this one. Yeah, this one is too. I get this one. These are beefsteaks. You can see the other ones are a little less ripe, but yeah, we got some tomatoes in a few days. I had to actually buy some. That's right, we're making, I got a bunch of cucumbers, and we got some colored tomato, now I need to take a picture of that. Like, there's everything now. We got some like yellow and orange, I think it is, yellow and red peppers yesterday. We're gonna make some more cucumber salad. Yeah, I need to look in here closer. I can't see them. Look, it's hard to see in there. There's still some nice blooms. I'm kind of letting the onions grow for a while. We've tasted them and they're great. But something has been messing with this one. It's broke off. Ooh, that smells oniony. Shoo-wee. Something messed with it. There's another one. Broke off. Oh well. One of my fingers smell oniony now. They're really good, y'all. I need to get some of these. But we're having roasted vegetables. I don't know how good these would be roasted. I don't guess they would be. I don't know. I'm gonna make something tonight with vegetables. Let's see down in here. Of course, see, we got green beans growing. Be able to get them anytime. I just want the smaller ones to get bigger so we have enough. I'm trying to see this big one down here. That thing is still, look at that, y'all. Look, here's my hand next to it. Look how big. That thing is a monster, and it's still not turning. I think I broke a branch here. I'm sure it'll be okay. Wow. This is starting to lean over some here. That tomato is. Oh. Well, I've got that propped up. I hope they won't fall over. They're getting heavy. I need to at least harvest those anyway and do something with them. Because once they start getting bumpy, they're not as good. This is perfect right here. But see, they'll start to get the seeds in them. I'll let some of them go because I want to dry some. I want to dry some and get some seeds. Although the variety last year did better than this. I see a huge cucumber right here. I need to get this one. I'm sure there's more. I'll just keep adding to my harvest this morning. I see one right there. There's one. Peppers are getting bigger. Look at that. I could have used a couple of them, but I thought I'd let them grow a little bit longer. There's a bigger one down there too. This one's getting them all over it. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, some of these leaves are starting to die off. I pruned some of them off of it yesterday. Even if they didn't grow anymore, I've already got more than I ever have out here. I see a big one down in here. I have to get it. Still got the flower attached to the end of it. This variety is good too. All right. You can see the Ghostbuster down here is growing. Here's the zucchini I did this morning, right down there. There's one. I did one here. These are amazing. There's two down there. You can see two of them. And then there's two here. Three here, I mean. I wonder if I got that one. It looks like I did. I might have missed it. If I miss it, maybe the bees will help out or something. But yeah. Mine's looking amazing here. I don't think there's much going on out here right now. We got more growing. These are starting to get bigger now. These will have flowers all over them. They'll be like this purple one back here. They'll be all over it. I had a few more flowers than this last year, but there's more growing still. We're gonna have to mow. I don't know about today because it's supposed to rain. I believe it looks like it will. I'm gonna put these here too. Well, good grief! I need to. Now I got all this. Pretty good harvest today. Oh, I need to drink the coffee. Pretty good harvest. I'm sure there's more out there if I just looked. There's a bee over there. Birdies. Yeah, my knee's giving me fits. Really hurting. Ow. What's that on my leg? Like a bug or something. Yeah, I'm surprised these little flowers are starting to grow again here. I'm glad. Okay. Not too bad today. As soon as it rains, everything will try to grow more. Oh. I mean, I need to still try to walk some. I think it's good, even though it's hurting, to try to get around. Man. I have to break my cane back out if this keeps up. I walked with a cane for I don't know how many years. What's bad about it is I was always leaving it somewhere. Prop it up against something and walk off and forget it. Never lost one though. I just found them near various places in the house. Everybody's looking pretty good. So we ended up with a good harvest here. Okie dokie. Got my glasses. We get this thing started. Okay. Oh, look at this broccoli salad. Doesn't that look good? It's a recipe. I think I don't know if it's on our club or not. Mike's Homemade Cooking Club. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, today's thumbnail is a jambalaya I made last night. We just had some cucumber with it. I didn't really feel like hardly anything. It was stuffy. I didn't feel that great. So anyway, that's jambalaya, so that's all we had, just like that. I think they had one of those banana peppers from out there in the garden too, but I didn't have that. But that was plenty for me. I'm trying to cut back on my portions and stuff anyway. I don't think I even ate all of it. I know there was some left. but trying to cut back a little bit. What makes me, yesterday when I weighed at one place in the doctor's, it said I weighed 206.7 or something like that, and our scale said 195, so I know our scales are way off. Then I went to another scale when they did blood work on me. I saw a scale there, weighed on it, and it said 204. So right there was almost 3 pounds difference. So I didn't get to tell them, of course they wrote down the weight from the other one, but I still lost a couple pounds according to them, according to that weight, but it would have been almost 5 pounds if I'd have weighed on the other. So, I don't know. Anyway, what's for dinner tonight? We're gonna, if it doesn't rain, which I think it might, we're gonna have we were gonna grill the chicken out, marinate it with the Stubbs citrus onion marinade and some of it with the Allegro, and I was gonna grill it out. But if it's rainy looking, we'll just bake it. And I was gonna roast some vegetables on the grill, but what we'll do is I'll just bake it and roast the vegetables in with the chicken, like eggplant, what you just saw, eggplant and zucchini, but then I'll add onion and pepper that we have in there. I don't know if we're making the cucumber salad today or not. I'm not for sure. Today I'll have a drive with us to Aldi that was from when we left the doctor's office, and we realized we needed some things for the next few meals. And it's not a real long one, but it's a good one. And then I'll have the Aldi haul after we got home. Didn't end up with a real big haul, but it's a good one too. So anyway, now it's time for today's tidbits. Heard of the gorgeous Soda Dam Hot Springs? The Soda Dam Hot Spring, an unusual geologic feature, is estimated to be 7,000 years old. The dam is primarily composed of calcium carbonate and travertine. It extends more than 300 feet in length across the Gemas River Valley in New Mexico. A scenic waterfall is formed where the river flows through the dam. When Mount Pelee erupted in 1902, the eruption of a 4,500-foot Mount Pelee in Martinique on May 7, 1902 is one of the deadliest volcanic eruptions of the 20th century. The high-velocity, 3,000 dense, fast-moving flow of solidified lava pieces, volcanic ash, and hot gases flow buried the city of St. Pierre within minutes, along with its 29,000 inhabitants. Well, that's horrible. Space rock that landed in the UK is a meteorite. Experts have approved the classification of the space rock piece that landed in the UK's Winchcombe town in a blazing fireball in February. It'll now be formally known as the Winchcombe meteorite. It dates back to 4.6 billion years to the beginning of the solar system. The dark gray to black rock was donated to the Natural History Museum. Wow. A beautiful arch carved out by nature itself. The iconic hole in the wall rock formation along the South African coastline is a geological masterpiece. The natural arch is large enough for a sailboat to cross underneath it with ease. The cliff dates back to some 260 million years, and the hole was created over millions of years by the buffeting waves. Wow. Security cam records tornado in Jacksonville, Florida. A home security camera filmed a tornado moving through a residential neighborhood in Jacksonville, Florida on July 7. The tornado sped past the house front and rattled the truck in the driveway. Following the tornado, NWS reported damage including downed trees and debris and warned locals to stay inside until roads were clear. aftershocks of 6.0 quake felt in California and Nevada. Several parts of Northern California and Nevada experienced the aftershocks of Thursday's magnitude 6.0 earthquakes yesterday. Most of the quakes were magnitude 3.7 and below, and there were no injuries due to these aftershocks. The California Highway Patrol reported that some cars were hit by rocks during the quakes, but luckily no one was hurt. Man. The striking hanging falls of Iceland. I saw Karina had, of Mommy and Kimberly's Adventure, she was at, I think she said the dentist, and then the chair started shaking and stuff, scared her to death yesterday. The Hengifoss waterfall, also called Hanging Falls, is located in East Iceland. It drops an elegant 128 meters into the magnificent gorge below. The narrow falls tumble down a colorful stepped cliff face where unusual red strata patterns reveal the layers left from volcanic eruptions when Iceland was being formed. High-speed solar winds to slam into Earth. Forecasters observed a hole opening up in the sun's atmosphere and spewing a stream of solar wind in Earth's direction. These winds, traveling at speeds of 1,000,000 miles an hour, are forecast to hit Earth between July 11 and 12, triggering a geomagnetic storm above Earth. Residents in northerly or southerly latitudes can see the aurora at night. Oh boy, that'll be wild looking. Seattle skiers climb 5 Washington volcanoes in 5 days. U.S. skiers Kostanich and Rickenberger have successfully climbed, summited, and skied down Washington's 5 volcanoes in 5 days. They are the first mountaineers to climb and ski Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, Mount Adams, Mount Baker, and Glacier Peak volcanoes in 5 consecutive days. The duo started skiing amid the deadly heat wave on June 24. Wow. Didn't know we had that many volcanoes, huh? Okay, and lastly, K9 finds lost girl during Storm Elsa in Florida. Mercy, a bloodhound member of the police department in Florida's Lee County, found a little girl lost in the woods during Tropical Storm Elsa. The 12-year-old girl was reported as missing. Mercy tracked the girl for more than half a mile through thick woods. She received heaps of praise for her exceptional work on social media. Well, that's just great. That's good to hear. All right, everybody, that's it for today's Tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. And please press that like button. Did I say that? I'd appreciate that very much. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you later on. God bless.